Moving on to our next story, we are talking about the death of Ultraviolet. Tristan, I have to ask Tristan this at least once a year. Do you know what the fuck Ultraviolet is? Because I don't think I know what Ultraviolet is. No, but seriously though, Tristan, do you know what Ultraviolet is? It was supposed to be the next step in digital media viewing
Right.
evolution.
Blu-ray.
Yes, the next step after Blu-ray. And
Right.
apparently didn't work out super well.
Because it's
Whoops.
too expensive to.
No, not even. It just seems as
Oh,
if because here's the thing, right? So looking at this article here that, by the way, I actually should have posted in our chat, so I will be posting on the chat right now. And also, if you're watching this through our YouTube channel, it will be posted in the description box down below. But no, it just says that all it says is the digital video platform Ultraviolet announced at the end of January that it is closing down on July 31st. However, if you do have access to Ultraviolet's library of digital movies and TV shows, you can still access it if you are a user. And also, apparently, some distributors who do use Ultraviolet, those codes will still be available to people who buy it from certain, not every retailer, but certain retailers. So, looking at this from an anime perspective, Funimation and Anchor Bay have offered Ultraviolet codes in the past. I think the reason why it just hasn't done well is simply due to the fact that it takes a while, I think, for the old piece of media, whatever that old piece of media is, to die. So it took a while for VHSs to die. I mean, even like VCRs were still being made until I thought like 2 years ago, I believe, or 3 years ago. And then when you look at VHSs, with a VHS tape, those stopped being produced, I believe, in '05. So that's a long time to finally die. The thing is with DVDs, those started around like 90, I think like 99, 2000, I would argue. Potentially, I think more mainstream releases started coming out in like late 99, more so in the 2000s, is when they started. But when you look at DVDs, even if you want to say it's 2019, DVDs are dead. It's been 19 years, get the fuck out, right? Blu-ray started in '08. That's been like 11 years ish. Looking at when VHS tapes died compared to when they started in the '80s, and looking at when DVDs, if you want to call them dead now, compared to where they started, I think that moving on to Ultraviolet before Blu-ray was dead in the water was definitely a huge oversight for
I mean,
Ultraviolet.
I would even argue that DVD isn't dead yet because you can still
Yeah.
get things specifically on DVD.
No, no,
And
yeah, I'm not
most
saying it's.
Blu-ray packs are
Mhm.
a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack at this point.
Exactly. And so I think the problem is that here's another thing too, I think. So some people would say, but Matt, isn't a physical media dying? That's why they're doing the combo packs, right? Isn't physical media dying? Don't people want to watch more stuff online? That's why Netflix is doing well. Hulu, Crunchyroll, and a bunch of other streaming services are doing well. Doesn't that mean that physical media is dead, therefore Blu-ray should be dead? But here's the issue. Even putting aside the fact that people know that physical media is, look, disc rot can happen, but physical media is a lot more tangible, obviously, duh being physical, than a subscription service lapsing. I mean, look at what's going on with Netflix and with all of the Marvel shows, right? Disney wants to start up their streaming service. Now Daredevil's been canceled. We don't know much about Punisher yet, but Daredevil's been canceled. We have Luke Cage and Iron Fist being canceled, and God knows what's going on with Jessica Jones once that comes out. So what I'm trying to get at here is, even though people are clearly buying less physical media, that does not mean that in niche areas, especially ones like anime, people aren't still trying to buy DVDs and Blu-rays. Also, the fact that Ultraviolet looking better.
Literally someone who got Blu-rays and DVDs over the holiday season of anime.
Same, dude. Same. I just, I also did the same thing as well recently. So, yeah, I think it's just. Or were you making a joke about me? I thought you were talking about yourself.
No, I was talking about myself.
Okay, okay. Because me too. That's why I'm like, me too, buddy. Fist bump. But no. But here's the thing, right, Tristan? When we look at something like Ultraviolet, even though someone would say, but that clearly looks better, and it's a digital code that you can keep, and it just looks better than Blu-ray. Why would you want anything else? Well, thinking about the fact that I don't know if this has to be downloaded or has to be streamed, and I
Yep.
bring that up for a simple reason, right? the fact that there are people in the US who have such shitty internet speeds, even now in 2019, that I have some friends who have worked behind the scenes with those guys in the past. I have a friend who they're in their mid 20s. I think that they might be a year or two younger than me. So let's say I'm 26, let's say they're 24. They live in a town where the median age is 55 years old. That means there are enough people that bring the age up to the point where the median age of that town is 55, and they still have VHS rental stores because the internet is that bad. They can't watch some of our YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like, they try to play online, and they're like, ooh, I have the data cap when I can update this game. Oh, God, the game has a random update? Well, I guess I'm screwed. I can't watch videos on YouTube for the night.
Well.
So when you think about that, and that's somewhere in let me see, I want to make sure I got it right. Not Arkansas. It's in I think it's in Arkansas. I don't want to give out their exact location, but it's either in Arkansas or Kansas. The point is that parts of the US do exist where they still need to go back and get VHS tapes. So right. Ultraviolet is not going to take off, especially when there's no tangible media. They're just, being offered as download codes. I assume maybe there's some revenue sharing or something like that. Or if people buy it through, Ultraviolet directly, they buy some of these movies. But still, dude, like, if this happens, which it is, Ultraviolet's, this service is dying, and now these movies are gone. Quote unquote. Yes, you can still access some of them, but still, if you never accessed them before, you can't redeem the codes potentially, depending on where you got it from, and you can't even access these films, especially if like you lose your, maybe you lose your login info. Company doesn't exist anymore. How do you get that back? How do you reset your password? It's done. So the fact that, it's funny. This was being talked about as the future. I think we needed to let the past die for a second. Like, let it actually sit. I'm sorry, I know I sounded like Kylo Ren, but like, really though, all jokes aside, you have to let the past become the past before the new thing comes out.
Breaking all of your old like DVDs and Blu-rays. It's like, let the past die. It's like, Matt, what are you doing?
No, if I ever did that, if I ever did that, if I ever broke any of my DVDs or Blu-rays, that's 100% way to confirm that I'm a Skrull.
Definitely. Yeah, I knew it would be an imposter you immediately, and I would take you down as such.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Like, you shoot that man in the face.
I wasn't going to go that far, specifically to not have that sentence be said out loud from me. But since you've okayed it, all right. I will follow your words.
Look, I'm just saying. Don't shoot me in the face. Tristan, that's not free reign. Tristan's like, I've got my excuse. No, Tristan, fuck off.
No, I'll go for the knees first.
Patchy's like, why did you wake me up over this bullshit? No, but it is frustrating though, because again, people are talking about this like it is the future, and it's just like, well, the future died before we had a chance to get off the ground. The future has died.
The future is dead. Your souls.
The future has died of dysentery. No, but no, it is frustrating. Hopefully though, if you've invested in Ultraviolet in some way or another, hopefully you are, hopefully you're still able to access your movies. I don't want you to have wasted your money, because that is frustrating, you the fan. But I just know that, what was that?
I hope you got a backup.
Yeah, I hope there was a backup in some way or another. It's just that for me personally, there's just a reason why I adapt to new media so late, to the point where I'm still getting DVDs. I still haven't, I don't have everything that I have on DVD. I don't have the available Blu-ray versions as well. Because all I have to play those even though Blu-ray players are cheap, all I have to play those Blu-rays are PlayStation consoles, where I could just pop in a DVD anywhere. Literally anywhere. Even into this new computer that I got that we're thankfully live streaming from right now, did not come with the DVD player installed. I just bought one separately for $20 or so, and I can pop DVDs in that way. Boom. It's one of those things where it's just, even with Blu-ray, I haven't jumped on. So, like, I think that we should be wary of the future, but of course then it becomes a situation where if you don't jump on immediately, then are you not supporting it, and then does it die anyway? Right? Which one is it? Does it die because you didn't jump on it, or does it die because it's just not being supported by the general public?
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way... What?
I feel like something like this will come back.
Yes.
Give it another 10 years ish, maybe.
I think 5. I think 5. Within the next 5 years, there probably will be something else.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like 4K movies are all gone. You know,
Right.
4K is still a thing. I just think that when it comes to download speeds and things like that, I think there's a reason why, even though digital games are taking off, bigger AAA digital games, still you do have some people that are like, hey man, look, I know I can get it day one, but that's downloading hundreds of gigs. That's a lot.
Right.
That's a full day anyway. For some people, they're like, wait, then why don't I just buy it and install it from a local retail store or something like that? So either way, I want to hear what you guys have to say down below. Did you jump on the Ultraviolet train? Did you not? Or did you waste money on this in your head? Or did you think, hey, my purchases were well spent? Or are you like me, who I probably have a bunch of Ultraviolet codes that aren't used because I bought maybe like a new DVD or Blu-ray or something, and it just came in on the side? Like, I'm pretty sure, because you and I, when we recorded, Tristan, the review for Your Name, I'm pretty sure that probably, because you borrowed it from a friend, I'm pretty sure it had an Ultraviolet code. Or something like that, or like a 4K code or something. Probably. I don't know.
Not sure. Yeah.
Have you bought a new Star Wars movie in a while, Tristan? They would come with them. No?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, all right, well. Either way, though, no,
Still
because
working on that.
yeah, I know, right? No, because Funimation, like I said earlier, did definitely, jump on that bandwagon as well. So I was wondering, because I'm pretty sure they released Your Name, right? Funimation did, yeah? I thought so.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, but either way, tell me if you enjoyed Ultraviolet more, or if you just think that it's just
The
a
Hyundai
fad.
Kona.
Oh God, so an ad just played, and I'm in so much pain. No, an ad just played on my end, and I don't know where it played, and it hurts so bad, Tristan. Oh
Well.
God, kill it with fire. All right. Anyway, I want to hear what you guys have to say though about all of this. Yeah, the ads are for about all of this down below.